Yuval, nice to see you again, my old friend. How are you?
It's good to see you, my friend.
Good.
I applaud you for not just being my friend, but being somebody who's inspiring. It's one of the many reasons I enjoy being your friend is you're not just a person who talks, you're a person of action, and we need so many more people who take action.
Well, I think one of me is quite enough, but thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Ladies and gentlemen, Yuval David, actor, journalist, activist, producer. You're in so many camps and you do so much and you do so
I
much
work
good.
in
And
media and government affairs. Those are the only two camps now.
but you come from a perspective and you have an experience and you are so one with Israel. What is it that you would want someone to see Israel through new eyes who had never seen Israel before? What would you want them to know?
Israel is not simply another country on a map. It's the story. Israel as a nation, Israel as a place, represents the story of one of the world's oldest civilizations surviving into the modern age. When you're in Israel, you hear Hebrew. Hebrew is the oldest, ancient, still used language on this planet. The Jewish people are connected not just by faith, but by peoplehood, by land, by indigeneity. The Jewish people, as a concept and as a people, as we call ourselves, Am Israel, the nation of Israel, or Bnei Israel, the children of Israel, we predate the concepts of faith, the concepts of race. We're a people, we're a nation connected to a specific region and specific sets of values. So, as we talk about anti Semitism, anti Jewish hatred, anti Jewish bigotry, anti Jewish racism, Jew hatred, whatever terms that you want to call it to define anti Jewish sentiments or anti
Right.
Zionist and anti Israel sentiments, we have to remember that the Jewish people have the right to exist. And therefore, the Jewish state has the right to exist. Because Israel is the only country on earth where Jewish self determination is not theoretical, it's lived every single day.
People from all over the world are in Israel and they live peacefully together.
Well, it's important to for people to recognize truly the diversity of Israel and that Israelis are mostly Jewish, but also Christian, Druze, Baha'i, Muslim, Zoroastrian. We have all these different faiths.
It's the cradle of civilization, but it's also one of the coolest places, and nobody gets that.
Israel is an amazing country where you look at history fused with contemporary life, where you look at all of the technology and
Right.
the innovation that happens there, along with some of the most delicious food you could find on this planet, where
Oh,
you see
it's all
these
about the food.
gorgeous people. Like
Yeah.
people are truly beautiful there to the point that it's almost annoying because they're just too good looking. And and then you'll see people who are devout and very faithful, and you see people who are totally not. And it's just all this beautiful mix where it's incredible to walk the same streets that people walked thousands of years ago, that
Right.
people who fought for their existence. And it's important to recognize that history because, for example, the Jewish connection to the land of Israel is not a political slogan. It's one of the best documented continuous relationships between people and their beloved homeland in
And their
humanity.
land.
And society develops, society changes. In Jerusalem, you can walk these historic ancient streets where there are still carvings etched into the stone from where Roman chariots rolled by. And then you'll look at a old church and an ancient synagogue, and then, a cell phone store and a coffee shop, and they're all right next to each other. And there's something so beautiful about that.
We need to do a better job communicating and taking back the narrative about all the reasons why Israel is important, not just to the Jews, obviously.
Too many people are creating a narrative about things they don't know or trying to overtake and change facts and truth with putting a narrative lens upon it. Listen to the words that people use when they describe themselves and their goals and their wants for their own people and for others, and you will be able to understand who is in the right and who is in the wrong.
Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, Yuval David. Always a pleasure, Yuval.